What up, 2K? It's 2KOG here with another video. This video is a little different. This is where I rate your teams. I'm just trying to help some subscribers out, maybe with just some little input on some cards that they may or may have not used, or cards they may have not even thought about. Because I use a lot of cards that do a lot of gameplays, so I actually have a little bit of knowledge, maybe more so than the average user, because I do content. First one up, we're gonna start with my guy Mel. Let me see. I had read the message right before. Mel said he has 100K, about 100K MT. So, looking at his cards, the first thing I noticed is Tim Duncan shouldn't be starting at power. I mean, at center. He should be a power forward. With not having much MT, um, a card that just recently came out that I think would help as far as your point guards go, I would probably get Ron Harper, because I think Ron Harper is a really good card. I used him in a gameplay. He has good defense. He's a little bit taller than Oscar. Uh, if you like Oscar, keep him. You could always take. I'm looking at Anthony Edwards as I gotta go. Either him or Tatum. I would pick one of the two and replace him with. I would probably pick Anthony Edwards and replace him with Ron Harper. I think Ron Harper's going for about 35,000 MT, so he's affordable. But going back to the starters, something I would do that I think would balance your team out a little bit better. Porzingis should be starting, or I would start him at the power forward. No. I'm sorry. Little hard to see that. Okay, that's Brandon Ingram and Miles Turner. Okay. I take KP and move him to the 5. Move Tim Duncan to the 4. Put LeBron in at the 3. And say if you didn't go get Ron Harper, I would take Vince Carter and move him to the backup 2 and move PG to the starting 2. Then take Miles Turner, move him in at the starting 4 and move Embiid over to the 5. And I think that would help your team. And if you like Edwards, you could keep him on the bench, but he definitely wouldn't play over, say, Brandon Ingram or Vince Carter. Because I think Miles Turner should be at least your backup 4, if not your starting 4, depending on preference. But if you did want to upgrade, the only thing that I would upgrade is probably Oscar. And if you really like Oscar, I would take Anthony Edwards out and go with Ron Harper. Just looking at it, because that's a really solid card. Or if you can get enough event pieces, and I don't know if you won the Sunday 5-game win streak, but you could go get what is that guy's name, Cedric Maxwell, and put him in at the 2, and he's definitely better than Edwards, and he's 6'8". So, I mean, little tweaks here and there. I mean, I don't think you have a bad team at all. I think I would just move some people around to maximize height, one, because LeBron at this point shouldn't really be playing the 4. Now, I played my pink diamond LeBron at the 4 for about 4 months. But at this point, maximizing him probably be best at running him at the 3 and putting Tim Duncan down at the 4 and KP at the 5, just so you would have more height. It would help with the rebounding, helps with defense, more so rebounding than anything, and interior defense. And Miles Turner should be playing. That's a really good card. I hadn't used him. I watched some gameplays with him, but yeah, that's what I would do. Like I said, just minimal tweaks, because I like Lonzo Ball. I haven't used Vince Carter. Paul George is solid. Anthony Edwards is the only person on your team that that I see that I'm like, I don't like him. Now, if you do, it's called Myteam. Use the player that you like. But I'm just saying, I think Ron Harper is much better than him. And also, if you can get that Cedric Maxwell card out of the Champions event, I think he'd be really happy with that card. Jason Tatum is decent. I understand his role. I personally think Brandon Ingram is better than him. But again, personal preference. I would take Ingram because I feel like he does more than just shoot. I mean, Tatum's a solid defender. So, if you wanted to spend a little MT, I would think about, if nothing else, having Ron Harper as a backup. I don't know why I was about to call him something else. But yeah, Ron Harper as a backup. And I mean, honestly, you might start him after you use him. If you hadn't used him, that'd be a card I would look into. All right, let's get into the next one we have. We have Kobe. All right, Kobe. Okay, Kobe got a little bit of MT to play with. So we look at his team first, though. And I don't see any real weak link. Oh, never mind. I was about to say I don't see any weak links. I do. The starting lineup is fine. I don't see any problem with that. Chris Webber, jump shots a little inconsistent, but I mean, he's serviceable. Then you got Luka and what's that? McGrady. I don't know why it looked like it's so hard. I'm trying to zoom in. I know. Yeah, it's McGrady. You know what? No, I can't look down there. Sometimes it has their names. Honestly, I had the same kind of setup with McGrady and having Thompson. Personal preference. I think Thompson is the best defender on your team other than maybe Shaq. Gotta find somewhere for him to play. He makes so many plays. I would put him on ball. And I get, you probably don't have, You do. You got Shea right there. I think I would play Shea over Luka. Unless you're a Luka fan and you prefer Luka. I would play Shea and Thompson and replace T-Mac and Luka. I think that Thompson card is that good. Because on my team, he played over 100 overall. T-Mac. Anthony Davis. I think him and Miles Turner are so similar, but Miles Turner has that faster jump shot. I would probably play Miles Turner over him. And let me see. I'm trying to see who's sellable, who's not. It's kind of hard to see. I would do this with some of that MT. I don't know if you were in the market of spending anything, but David Robinson got to go. Honestly, I would start Miles Turner over him, but I get Miles Turner has a smaller player build compared to David Robinson. But I tell you, I would take about half of that MT and invest in a Mutombo. Jump shots way better than David Robinson. His defense is better. He gets these crazy block animations, and sometimes he just puts his hand up and he gets blocks. It's pretty ridiculous. But what I would definitely look at that, because there's not much I would change on your team. I mean, the cards that you have are fine. Just if it was me, I like Shea better because I like his movement better than Luka's. And if you use T-Mac as the primary, I get it. Then it makes sense to have him stay there. I haven't used Paulo. A lot of people say he's not hitting on much. I don't know, so I can't really give you a judgment there. But if Paulo's not really hitting on too much, this is something else that you could do if you really like T-Mac running the point. You could still take Luka and move him to the 2 if you're a Luka fan. Put Shea in at the 1. Or if you want to add more defense, you can turn around and move T-Mac to the 3. Bring Amen Thompson, or Amen Thompson, and bring him in at the 2. Then you got him and Luka as your primary lockdowns. Bring Miles Turner in and go get you Mutombo. And I think that would really upgrade your bench. But again, it's personal preference. If these are the cards that you like and you feel like these are absolutes, then play with the players you like. I'm just saying, like, from my experience, I have Luka. I actually have... No, I don't. I don't have Miles Turner. So I was about to say I have all of these cards except for Miles Turner and Shaq, but I don't think I have Paolo either. But I mean, if it was up to me, I would do that. But if you want to keep the team that you have, the only thing that I would definitely say you need to upgrade is that David Robinson. If you hadn't used Mutombo, I think you'd be really impressed with him. Mutombo, he has, I think his player build is bigger. I know he's 7'2", but his jump shot's way better. It's way more consistent. I think it's faster. It's just, Mutombo is like a better version of David Robinson, basically. And if you look at, the stats, I think David Robinson's 96 at speed and Mutombo is like a 91, I think. But you won't even notice it when you're playing. And if you got a coach that gives a +4, +5, you definitely won't notice. All right, that's the 2 that I have for today. If anybody else is interested in me ranking their teams, I'm not so much rating them, just seeing little things that you may be able to improve or something I can help you out with that you might have not even thought about. You can send me the information just like these guys did on X. I was about to say Twitter at 2KOG for life, and I'll check it out. And I need at least 2 to make a video. So if I can get 2 more, 3 more, or more than that, we'll just keep making the videos, and hopefully I can help y'all out. But I appreciate y'all 2 guys for sending this in, and I appreciate everyone who watched this video. If you would, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, share the video. It all helps the channel grow. Again, I appreciate y'all as always. Until next time.